guys, welcome back to another episode of Califlothrifts. Today, I wanted to make a little bit of a different video where we showed you guys how we cross list to other platforms and how we do it very quickly. So, we actually use Vendoo. You probably already heard about it with other resellers, but we just wanted to show you, kind of give you an idea of what it is to list an item, and so you could kind of see how easy and efficient it is to use Vendoo. We are not sponsored by Vendoo yet, but we hope probably in the future we will. But this is a great platform to cross list your items, and it makes it so easy, especially because once one of your items sells in one of the platforms, it automatically takes it down from the other platforms so that it reduces the chance of you selling that same item, double or triple. So it's been great. We actually have been noticed that we've been selling more because of that as well. So it's actually paid for itself. This is I do believe that they do have like different types of they have like different types of subscriptions that you can have with them. We do have one of the highest, and just because when we got it, it was like, I believe it's like $70, and it gave you access to more things, so we overall just wanted to get that one. And I don't know the prices right now, how much it is, but we are paying like around $70 a month. So I would not recommend to get this right away if you just started your reselling, just because you do have to pay for it. And it's not as cheap as, like, for example, like a crosslister bought on Poshmark, which I do use Flip, by the way, and it's only like $9 a month. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So now, guys, we are here on the Vendoo platform. Vendoo does have tons of things for you guys to do. Like, they have so many options that you guys can use, including like when you first start. So when you go here to new item, it'll give you the option to import your listings from a platform. So it makes it really easy for you to get started, so you don't actually have to start from scratch. And so we're not going to do that right now because my account's already established. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you first want to start like a new listing. And so for us right now, we're just going to go back here into the drafts. And I'm going to go ahead and list this item that I have over here ready to go, which is a leapfrog. I already have all the pictures here. We usually try to have all our drafts done the day before, so completely ready to go the day before, and so everything is already pre done here on this one. But you kind of get the idea of what it is. So we already have all our pictures here. So if you take a look here on the left, there's a Vendoo tab here, and so this is step one here. So you want to make sure that you have everything filled up on this tab so that Vendoo automatically sends this information that is on this tab. It'll send it automatically into the rest of the tabs, which is the rest of the platforms or marketplaces. And so you want to make sure that everything is done here to make your life easier on the rest of the platforms. So right here, we already have our title done. We have our description, and we filled in all of the main information here. We put our tags and then the categories. And then we already weighted our item. It shows the dimensions and then our list price. And Vendoo actually has a really cool thing where you can put your cost of goods, and so it would actually give you a report of how many items you've sold, and then what you bought them for, what you sold them for, your profits, and all that. So it's pretty cool in that sense. So once you already completed this main form, you're gonna click save, and then once you go to eBay to list your item, everything should already be pre-done. There is some things that because I have noticed that some of the stuff, it still has this little, errors here and there. It's not completely like perfect just because they haven't been out for that long, so they're still, kind of um making the platform better. But for the most part, it's really really good. And so I always just try to just double check that everything is where it's supposed to be. And it's still way easier than having to do everything in every platform, over and over. So I just make sure that everything looks good, that the title looks good, that my description's there, the brand, the color, the quantity, the category is in the correct place. And then everything here looks good. The shipping looks good. um my policy, and then let me see here. So this actually synchronizes with eBay and your other platforms. So if you have shipping policies and stuff, it'll actually transfer over so that they kind of it kind of recognizes like your policies over here too. And so once all this done, if you could see, I just pretty much had to scroll over here and everything looks good. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and list it on eBay. It's that easy. It's really, really easy. And I love it because of that. It just makes our lives way easier. And not only that, but it kind of motivates us to list in other platforms, which if like we didn't have Vendoo, we wouldn't list on the other platforms, because maybe we would, but not as much as we do, because pretty much we list everything, depending on the platform, because like some platforms, depending on the item, um they're not suitable for the platform, but we usually do list everything on every platform. So we have been trying listing on Etsy lately. We haven't made a sale yet, but we have been doing it for the last month. Etsy, we just try to list like things that are handmade or that they look kind of like artsy and things like that. So we're not gonna list this on Etsy today. This we are gonna list it on Poshmark though, because I've been selling electronics on Poshmark too. So although it's usually just for clothing and stuff, but um, I've been selling. We've been selling electronics there as well. So we're gonna list it there as well. So if you see here, everything is already pre-made. We didn't have to do anything to it. Pretty much it's already done. It'll tell you here the brand is not on the brand list for this marketplace, so they don't have leapfrog there, but it will still, it says your item will not show up with filter by brand, but it will be visible on keyword search. So it will still work for that, so it's fine. And then we have our tags again here, the quantity. So there's a category, if you saw here, so the category seems like it didn't transfer over, so we're going to just go ahead and change it here. So we're going to go ahead and go into electronics, and let me see here. In tablets, and then tablets again, and we'll go ahead and leave it in that category. And this automatically just puts it in one size. And let me see here. So we're gonna list it for $60. I always like to just double check. Sometimes I noticed that the price also is a little bit different. So yeah, 60. So usually like for Poshmark, because you can have non-whole numbers on the price, it'll show like a whole number instead of like 59.95. And so it is correct. So $60. So everything looks good here. So we're gonna go ahead and list it on Poshmark. And then once it's listed, we're going to move over to Mercari, which you don't even have to wait. You can just go into the next one and you'll see here that it shows listing. And so now Mercari, let's see here. Mercari does only let us do less pictures. So I'm going to see if maybe I'll just go ahead and leave that there like that. I think the case is visible enough. So we're just going to go ahead and leave it like that. And then so everything looks good. The title, the description, the brand. Let me see. We're going to put Leapfrog. Mercari probably should have it. Yeah, they do have it. The condition in good. And then color white. And then the category, I'm going to go ahead and go into electronics. We'll go into electronics, and then it's going to be tablets, iPad tablets. Let me see. All right. And then, okay. Standard delivery, the buyer pays, and the shipping label. I usually just try to pick like the cheapest one. The shirt post. And then $59.95, and then that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and list it on Mercari. And now we move over. I'm not gonna list it on Depop. I'm not gonna list it on Facebook. And then I'm gonna move over to listing it on Whatnot. So if you saw here, we actually we got out of Poshmark. Like we just clicked out of Poshmark when we were listing it, and it listed it already. So you don't actually have to wait. So that's pretty cool too. Let me see here on Whatnot. They even allow less pictures. So I'm going to probably get rid of this one and then put this one here. And I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I'll just show a picture of the case. There you go. So we're going to leave it like that. And then it should already be, the title be done. The description should be done. And no hazmat. Let me see here. Okay, and then the category, we're going to go ahead and go into, let me see if I just put tablets. Tablet computer docks, tablet computer parts, other tablet computer parts, tablet computers, mobile phone, tablet tripods. Do they call them tablet computers? Tablets. Graphic toy drawing tablets. Components, input devices, electronic accessories. I guess tablet computers. We're just going to leave it there. And then package weight, that's already done. All right. So we're going to go ahead and list it on Whatnot. And it's that easy, guys. So if like you guys saw that, if you had to actually input all that information over and over in each one of the platforms, it would take way longer. So it's really, really fast, really easy. And I just love it so much. I actually can't live without Vendoo anymore because I'm like, we can't. Like, it's just too good. And so pretty much, and that's it. And if we go to our eBay store here, let me go into our store. The leapfrog is listed. So it's right here. Everything looks good. Let's go over here to the bottom, our description. Looks good. And everything looks good. So perfect. So this actually just, it just makes hours and hours of work be like nothing. You know what I mean? So it's just great. And so yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys that. And you guys could if you guys wanted to make like an account for Vendoo, you guys could um just kind of explore a little bit more what they have. They have so many things that I would just have to make like a video that's like hours and hours long. But it'll show you like your drafts, your actives, your solds, and then it'll give you your analytics as well. You could actually also send offers directly from Vendoo now, which this is a new thing. So I love it that they're always trying to improve the platform, and then you see you have new item and then your inventory. And you could also see, like, you can actually also let me see here, because it also lets you just kind of filter certain platforms. And so let me just, my computer is super slow because I have like a super ancient computer, but it works for what I need it to work. So I don't need anything crazy. So I've been kind of putting off buying another computer because of it, because I just need the minimum stuff. So when you go over here to your actives, you can see how you can filter. Like if you just wanted to see your eBay stuff like that you have listed, you can, and it'll just show you everything that has the eBay um like listed on it, on that. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys how we list, and so that you guys could kind of get an idea of maybe in the future, either like you are starting to get more sales and you wanted to just look for something that will help you list faster, or if you're thinking about it for the future. But like I said before, I wouldn't recommend using this if you just started. I think that is very important for a person that has just started to learn to do everything manually, just because you never know, maybe these platforms won't exist in the future. And so you want to make sure that you still know how to do everything like it's supposed to be, doing one by one. And I think it's great too, because that kind of helps you also get faster in a sense. But once you already got the hang of it and you know what you're doing, I think it's a great platform for you guys to grow. And yeah, we'll see how it keeps going. It's been going great so far, and I really love it. Well, thank you so much, guys. That is it for today's video, and see you until the next one. Bye.
Started to shiver. Please, please,